Hello everyone, welcome to Ready to Play Games. My name is Grayson, and I'm joined by my co-host.
This is Borys.
And today we have Fortnite Save the World, and I thought we would do a one of these legendary Troll Loot Truck Llamas and see what they're all about.
Okay, so let's see what it says down here. Can't see much of it, but most llama worth of troll loot hoarded in one convenient llama contains at least 20 items. 20. So you can see the previews up ahead. It looks like there's some legendaries and even chances for mythics. So I think that might be kind of cool to pick one of these up.
Alright, so here we go, guys.
It's not a pinata. It's a llama.
Alright, here we go. I love you can see all the whites of his eye.
And it's silver. Ooh.
Yeah, I have to wonder if all of these are going to go from silver probably up to gold, because...
Yeah, that's how you could probably get 20 items out of it.
Yeah, and the amount that you're spending on it, too. Alright, so here we go.
You know what? Right. You deserve this.
Well, this is a good start.
Alright, so there's no common or uncommons in this. It's going to be rare and above by the looks of it. So you can get a rare defender or a rare ranged weapon schematic. Probably going to go with the ranged weapon schematic.
That's the way I would have gone as well. The defenders are nice, but it's kind of too much for luck of the draw.
So, rocket launcher.
500 tickets.
Alright, so another rare choice here. This is a tough one. I like the pistol, so that's probably what I'm going to go for. I think I have a lot of shotguns at the moment.
Yeah, again, shotguns are one of those really utility kind of things. Junkyard pistol, copper strike.
A lot of rare stuff.
1,500 tickets so far.
Alright, so okay, here we go. So we're hitting the epics.
Copper Warhammer. Okay.
Alright, what do we got here? Another choice. So an epic defender or an epic ranged weapon schematic.
This is deja vu a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, so the thing with the epic defenders that we've discovered is that they don't really help. They do help you, but they don't help your stats. So again, I'm going to go for the epic ranged weapon schematic.
Alright, so epic sniper rifle, epic shotgun.
An epic hero.
Okay.
All right.
Another epic.
Yeah, so assault rifles are mine and Borys's favorite weapons. So.
Ever since I switched over to Love Ranger Jonesy, he gets mine at least, gets a plus 24% damage on using assault weapons, so the better the assault weapon, the better, you know. That's what I'll go for.
Alright, so here we go. What's this gonna be? Copper ray gun.
Okay, so he's got an energy weapon. Cool.
Alright, so an epic club schematic or an epic axe schematic. Something I'm probably not going to use of either.
Go with the axe.
Yeah, I think that's what the axe is going to be.
You just got a Warhammer already.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool looking axe. Another epic hero. Okay. See, we didn't need to choose that epic defender. Copper slice and dice. Oh, and a choice in legendary.
So we got a legendary axe or a legendary sword. Let's go for a legendary sword.
There you go.
We just got one, but let's see what else we can get.
Okay, legendary. Oh, wow.
Copper dragon's breath.
Still going.
Okay. There we go.
So yeah, they did say minimum 20 items, so it's nice that we got the 23 and a buttload of legendaries. So let's take a look at what the legendaries actually are.
Alright, so we got the Copper Zapatron here. It's a sniper rifle.
Doesn't look like a sniper rifle, though.
No. No. So the 15% reload speed's nice.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to a sniper rifle.
Yeah. Same thing with the headshot damage and the overall damage. Those are great to have with a sniper rifle just because of the precision.
The damage to slowed and snared targets, because a sniper rifle is a ranged weapon, that's not really helpful.
I could potentially argue against this. We've been using a lot of traps lately and making our trap tunnels. If you put something down like a frost trap or something that could slow them down, having a sniper rifle at long range would greatly benefit from that. But yeah, overall, if you're just kind of shooting the enemies as they come, probably not the greatest bonus.
Yeah, and then 30% damage to afflicted targets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which Love Ranger Jonesy does a lot of, is afflicting targets, so that would kind of be nice as well.
Alright, so this is interesting. This Copper Dragon's Breath.
Oh, wow.
Pistol. So 615 DPS, and the first 2 upgrades to it add an additional 10% each for damage.
Oh, that is nice. And a plus 22% reload speed and then 60 crit damage. Not bad.
Yeah.
What I'm liking is down at the bottom, the little description there. So it says, Pistol Special. Part double-barreled shotgun, part pistol, and part dragon. Fires a wide blast of pellets at close range for extreme damage and knockback, slow to reload. Okay, so it's more like a shotgun than it is a pistol.
But if it's slow to reload, that's what's so nice about having that 22.5% reload speed.
Very true. We could always check the stats later on to see what the reload speed naturally is, but...
Yeah. Okay, and then we got Copper Stabsworth the Third.
Oh, wow. We got royalty in the house.
Yes. So, this is interesting. So, 258.4 DPS. The first upgrade is 10% damage, and then 10% damage to stunned, staggered, and knocked down targets.
Not bad.
Not bad. And then level 15 is 15% damage.
Yep, and then we've also got the plus 45 crit damage. Wow, this thing is just loaded on damage. And then at level 25, it's plus 20% damage, and it is a lightweight sword that goes lightning fast. This seems like a really great weapon to actually have and just leveled throughout the... Like, even the 258 DPS for start, that's great for a level 1 weapon.
Yeah, and so the Quad Chop, a series of heavy attacks that deal increased damage and knockback.
Okay, so that's when you hit the L2 button, it'll use a heavy attack versus a light attack, so... Yeah, that's pretty cool to have. That's a great weapon you got.
Yeah, which would be interesting because actually it's plus 15% damage to stun, staggered, and knocked down targets. And if that knockback happens to knock them down...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or that could even count as staggered as well, having the knockback.
Yeah.
So that's just going to do a great deal of damage once it gets up there.
Alright, next up is the Copper Slice and Dice, which is a little bit of a letdown after having Stabsworth here. So you got 234 DPS, level 5 is minus 9% heavy attack energy cost, and level 10 is 10% damage.
Okay. And yeah, we're getting into a lot more circumstantial bonuses here. Stunned, staggered, knockdown targets, slowed and snared targets. And then changes enemy. So what is that one?
So it changes damage type to energy.
Effective against all enemies or all elements. Okay, well that's not bad actually.
So it looks like a medium sword uses a fast attack speed to deal high sustained damage with low knockback. Quad chop. So it has the quad chop as well.
Yep.
Huh.
I was just trying to see if that 25 would go back and I could read the full thing.
I can make it because I'll just go back like that. So it's 10% weapon damage energy.
Okay, and then causes affliction damage as well. Okay, that's not bad for a level 25 bonus, but yeah, it's... Unfortunately, there's no other bonuses that have anything to do with affliction damage, because that would just kind of piggyback on itself. But...
Yeah. All right, so we're going to do this Copper Bone Shatter next.
Yep.
So 136.8 DPS, minus 9% heavy attack energy cost, so the same as the Slice and Dice.
Yeah.
22.5% damage to afflicted targets, which would have been really nice to have on the Copper Slice and Dice.
Exactly. It kind of, it unfortunately was on the wrong weapon there. But we do have the plus 20% bonus in just overall damage, which is always nice. And then bonus to 30% bonus to stunned, staggered, and knocked down enemies. So if you can get them down, which up and over is the power attack, the 2-strike heavy attack that deals significant damage and knockback. If you can knock them over, then you can do some additional damage as well.
Yeah. All right, and so then we got an epic hero. So he's an outlander. Nice start for health, considering he's an epic.
Yep. Force acquisition increases the chance of finding double loot by 6%. Not bad. Anti-material charge. So yeah, he's definitely a collector as well. The anti-material charge is great if you kind of wanted to do quick harvesting. You can just slam into stuff and it breaks a lot quicker. So.
Yeah, and then he's got the Loot Llama again, which helps towards collecting items and
Yep.
everything. You can find llama fragments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Shock tower, fragment charge cooldown, chain lighting. Oh, okay. Stunning small enemies for 1 second, can stun large enemies after multiple. See, that's kind of cool because then you get those weapons that have the additional stun damage. He would be good in order to put those enemies into a situation where they could easily just be burned down.
Yeah. All right, and then you got. Yeah, so I mean, like, there's a whole bunch of other. We're not going to go through all this because I mean, there's so many to the upgrades. So let's move over to this epic survivor. So she's analytical, leader match for martial artist.
Okay, so it might be good for the gym team.
Yeah. All right, and then this guy. Again, I don't know how many times I have him, but it always seems to be the same guy, but obviously with different stats that you can upgrade there. Yeah. Then we have a epic survivor again, so he's curious and his shield regen bonus.
Yeah, that's always a nice one to have.
All right.
I'm interested in this copper railgun.
Yeah, ray gun. Yes, it's assault rifle. Interesting.
Okay. So,
minus 20% recoil, plus 14% crit chance.
Yeah, and then we got the 22.5% reload speed, which is always nice to have for a assault rifle. And then the kind of the strange one down at the bottom there, the plus 25% impact and 400 knockback magnitude. So apparently this thing, when it hits stuff, damage fairly effectively. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to actually potentially knock down opponents at level 20. With an assault rifle, that's a pretty cool ability to have.
Yeah, so at the very bottom it says the assault weapon, high-tech, fully automated laser gun with a quick rate of fire and decent accuracy. So that's pretty awesome that it has the quick rate of fire already, because that'll that minus 20% recoil will help with that rate of fire. And then you also have the 22.5% reload speed, which is just an awesome add-on to that. And then, of course, the fact that it has decent accuracy is great. And then it deals energy damage, which is fairly effective against all types of elemental enemies.
Yeah.
We haven't got into too many of the elemental enemies in the game yet, but it'll be interesting to see how, if I end up using this weapon, how they react to it.
Yeah, one of those things I've kind of noticed, Grayson and I have actually been playing this game for a little bit of time now. We got kind of caught up in the hype. We decided to play the Battle Royale, which, of course, we're absolutely terrible at. But we tried to save the world, and I've noticed that they've added a lot of different kinds of weapons now. Things that I just didn't notice from previous llamas, such as, a copper ray gun. I never saw this before. And there was another weapon that I picked up on my account, which is a light machine gun. And I've actually been getting a couple of those, but I never saw them before. They seem like a cool weapon to have, though.
Yeah. All right, just getting these... okay, so no, we're on the other side here. Okay, so the copper scoped wasp. So interesting that it says hardware.
Oh.
I'm confused because it looks like a gun.
It's not. You're using the gun as a club.
Which is so bizarre.
Wait a second. No, I think move. No, you're on the Warhammer right now.
Oh, there we go.
Little technical glitch there.
That makes sense. Okay, so we still have. Did we do? Okay, so we didn't do her yet.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got confused as to where we were. They don't really show you very well which one you are on.
Yeah, it elevates it a bit.
Yeah. All right. So we got Trailblazer Quinn here. Go back up to that. So another Outlander.
Yeah.
Looks like a lot of the same kind of stuff, except her first thing is the Loot Llama, and then there's also a teddy.
Yeah, like a teddy bear where you can knock in get some stuff out of it. Shock Tower, yeah, bear with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then she has the stuff that upgrades her various abilities, which is kind of cool.
All right, and then we have the Shockwave.
Okay, so the Shockwave, copper range shotgun, 720 DPS, not bad. Plus 10% damage on the first bonus, which is pretty good. And then plus 18% fire rate, which is kind of cool for a shotgun. Getting more rounds out there would dramatically increase the DPS.
Yeah, and then you got your 15% longer durability, which is nice. So you don't have to make it nearly as much. With some of these, what we found in this game is that if you have a rocket launcher, it doesn't last nearly as long as any of the other weapons.
Oh, no.
So having a longer durability is always handy. Not so much on a shotgun, although it's helpful. I would love to see something like that more come up on a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you got plus 20% damage.
Yep.
So this is a double-barreled shotgun, deals heavy damage and knockback to multiple enemies in a very wide cone. Has extremely limited range, tiny ammo capacity,
Yeah.
and a long reload time.
Now, that would be another thing I would love to see on one of these shotguns is increased magazine size.
Yeah. All right, and then these firecracker tickets. So it looks like we got 1,500 of them in this. So that's pretty sweet.
Wonderful, because that means we can buy other llamas and stuff for them as well.
Yes. Okay. Then we got an epic survivor who's adventurous and has a health bonus.
Good.
So that's always nice.
I think the health bonus I think is only 2 people that you need to have matched up, which is kind of nice. Easy to get to.
All right, and then we got the Warhammer, which is what we already kind of showed a little bit of.
Yes, we are not swinging a sniper rifle.
No. All right, let's just start this over. So we got plus 15% damage to stunned, staggered, and knocked down enemies or targets. So that's interesting for a level 5. Then plus 15% damage.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice.
And then we got the plus 30% damage to slow and snare targets, which, would be good for, traps and stuff like that if you can slow down the enemy's various other weapons. And then plus 20, or level 20, get the plus 60% crit damage. Again, it's just loaded with additional damage. The crit rating we would have to check on the actual creation of the weapon. But usually the crits for something like a Warhammer are fairly high.
All right, and then we have the copper-scoped Wasp, which is a sniper rifle, and we're not swinging it, so that's good. So we got plus 15% damage to afflicted targets, and minus 20% recoil, and as you can see, it does 337.9 DPS.
Then we got the plus 45% crit damage, and which is good because sniper rifles do tend to crit a fair bit because you are doing headshots, which typically do come up as crits. And then you got level 20 where, you just get additional 26.7% headshot damage just, for shits and giggles. But that's awesome to have. Again, you are doing headshots, so just drops enemies a lot faster. But then we got, sniper rifle, semi-automatic, mid to long range rifle that deals good amount of damage and can be fired quickly, scope for additional downside accuracy. So a higher range of fire as well on this. Kind of interesting to see, good to have.
Yeah. All right, and then we got all these, so you got a rare survivor, copper shrike pistol, copper junkyard pal, which does, for a pistol, does 466 DPS on a rare. That's
not bad.
That's
and
not
then
bad.
Plus 10% damage later.
Now here's this rocket launcher, and then as you can see, as we were saying, like it won't last very long, and there's nothing in there to increase the durability. It's just damage and crit damage.
True, but the thing is, if you also look at the materials that it costs to make this, the nice thing is it doesn't really use any sort of crazy rare material like rotating gizmos or the active power cores. You don't need any of this stuff. Plus, you get the 10% damage at level 5, and then you get 2 bonuses to crit damage, which, I'm not sure what the crit level on a rocket launcher is. It's still good to have, though. It's 75% damage.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then... Yeah, and then down here we got the rare defender. So there you go.
Riflemen, good. It's always nice to have a variety of various kinds of defenders. I got kind of screwed with just pistol ones when I first got mine, but now I'm starting to open up a lot more. And yeah, it's just good to have a nice variety of stuff.
All right, and so there you guys, there you go. That's one of these, what was it? The legendary Troll Loot Truck Llama. Looks like there's more to the name in there, but not enough space to include it. Unfortunately, no mythics.
Oh well, you know, better luck next time. Just keep an eye out on our channel, guys. We're going to probably be doing a lot of these kind of llama openings, the very special ones. We won't do the kind of dinky ones, but you know, something that's going to give us a buttload of good loot, and we can kind of show you guys what we got, what's out there, and get you kind of excited for maybe some good finds of your own.
Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon with more Fortnite. Grayson out.
Borys out.